SPNJ.
Yeah! Is anybody out there? Is this thing on? Huh? Anyways, welcome to the Mickey C Experience, a spontaneously scripted show. Let's take an expedition and grow together. You feel me? Esto es para el público, for the public, el show de la comunidad. But this is for everybody, but it's not for everybody. You feel me? Anyway, let's skip the play and get into today's episode, the Mickey C Experience. Let's go.
Start. SPNJ,
Yeah, I hear you.
how you doing?
I'm good.
But before we start, man, please, we on Spotify, we on all types of different digital platforms. Please, 5 stars. What other platforms are we on, Poet? Please help me here.
I mean, I know the last thing I did
You
was
said iHeart shit?
yeah. That was the last one.
iHeart.
And at first it was giving me problems, but I figured it out.
And
So it's Spotify, and you know the videos, the footage, all that visual stuff goes on YouTube now. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. Not iTunes, TuneIn. There's different podcast things.
yeah. What's crazy is that we trying to build something, and at first we didn't know that it was gonna be this tough. You know what I'm saying? We got the content, we got the whatever the people need, but man, we ain't know that doing a episode and recording music, taking care of our business and all that shit was gonna be that tough. You know what I'm saying?
It's a process, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this thing, right? It's about, you know what I'm saying, for like podcasters and all that.
Hey,
And that thing is called Podcorn. Not popcorn,
Podcorn.
Yeah, and they help you with stuff like sponsorship and shit like that. So I'm still waiting on see what's up with that.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, and I appreciate that shit too, because you're the one that keep me on my toes. Like, yo, please don't forget about what we doing with the podcast shit too, because we gotta build. But man, I ain't know that it was gonna be this tough, Poet. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is when people be hitting my phone up asking me about it. I hate that shit. I be like, bro, ain't nobody forget about nothing. Ain't nobody retired. Like, come on, man, relax. Niggas is making a hit. So it took, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's a balance thing, man.
But hold on, we never started off. we never started off the episode crying, and we both started. You be calling me the Hallmark King, you was crying right with me right there. But hold on, let's reset. Welcome back to the Mickey C Experience, chopped up by SPNJ.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right?
Oh,
That's not like we normally start. That was wild. That was wild.
But hey, now because you know what? It's a spontaneously scripted show. That's what we do, bruh. But hey, SPNJ, that's what we do, bruh.
You funny as hell, though, man.
Yo, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and listening to our show. We've literally be trying to come through with a Passaic sound, but to be worldwide. You know what I mean? I love my city, 973 forever, and I love the county too as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that came through and showed mad love. I would never feel like I could give enough love to the people that show love to the show. Am I wrong for that, or should I stop showing? Should I stop, or like?
Always,
I'm just so appreciative.
Man, love and respect, man, for the, you know what I mean, supporters and all that. But what I was gonna ask you, right? Do you think it's crazy when somebody calls you a trespasser in your own spot? You know I had to go there.
Yeah.
You know that was weird. That shit was awkward, man.
Yo, for the people that don't know what he's talking about, so I be going live on my messed up phone and shit. So we try to do something different the other day. You know what I'm saying? Please, people. That's why that's why we need the 5 stars. Can we get 5 stars for Mickey C's new phone?
That shit was funny.
You know what I mean? So we
say,
out there,
bro, man, I live here.
You know what I'm saying? We out there chilling, and a neighbor just the live get crazy. I hope and people, yo. I always say one thing about the lives, poet, that when that joint says 1, man, I be happy as hell, because it don't matter if there's a 1 viewer, no viewers, or nothing. Somebody gonna feel that. You know what I mean? They're gonna feel our intentions when it comes to what we trying to deliver. And also another thing, I want people to understand that this is just entertainment. You know what I mean? Do not at any moment think that we have forgot that, oh, they drinking and they forgot that. Nah, of course we drinking. You know what I'm saying? But we also know that we doing this for a purpose, and we got a direction for this.
I mean, you know, like, I was checking it a while back, and I had 2 more downloads, which is kind of crazy, because I was like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to check it again, because I want to see I posted, you know what I'm saying, for people to go watch the video.
Yeah.
It was earlier this week.
Yeah.
And also you did.
Yeah.
I want to see, you know what I'm saying, if we got more hits.
But the thing is, poet. Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I was slapping the headphones around. That shit was crazy. But the thing is, poet. I feel that the Northeast, because before I used to say Passaic, but the Northeast.
That's it.
We're
That's
so proud of what we bring to the table, that some people are literally scared to give the other person their flowers. And that's
I think a lot of that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Ain't nothing for me to show love. I mean, I do all the time.
Like me, let's say, right? I like to wear my shades whenever the fuck I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I haven't cursed a lot this episode, if you noticed. I was trying to keep the thing to the minimum. But you know what it is? I hate when people be like, oh, why you got shades in the dark? Why is that? Bro, you know why, bro? You know why, bro? Because I don't give a fuck. It's not something.
I just be asking why you on your Diddy shit. That's all.
No, hold up.
Cause he be always with shades. It don't matter. Daytime.
So you wanna take it there?
Dark
You
time.
wanna take it there? Do you know why he's saying that? You know why he's saying that? Because this man right here, he's fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell him, like, bro, I come through and I make a lot of good songs. You know what I'm saying? I make a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? We make a lot of hits. Because, hey, always, remember? You know what I'm saying? But, this man right here, you trying to say, like, bro, like my shit, like, come on, man. If you want to get on the fucking track, poet, don't try to backdoor me. Pause.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, all right, man. You know
Just say that you want to get on the shit and that's it.
Yeah. He's still on that roller coaster, I'm telling you. But you know what I was thinking about, right?
What?
Like, launching an investigation, right?
On what?
To see, because I feel like there's a lot of people walking around with their fingers cut off. You know what I'm saying? They can't hit the like button. So I want to know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Poet. I was gonna. Oh, that's what I was saying. Matter of fact, yeah. Because me and you could talk about like 10 different things at one time. But what I was gonna say was that
You said flowers.
people, and especially in our circumference, in our playground, we all trying to do the same thing. That's why we switched it up with everything. We switched up the music. We're not saying that we're doing I'm not saying that we're doing the best thing, but we're doing the most consistent, and we're doing the most entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people spit a good bars and everything, but it's so much that like, I know, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that shit, but what we doing is different. So we cannot expect people, especially motherfuckers that do music as well. It's like motherfuckers in the basketball court. They ain't gonna give you your props if you cross their ass over, but they're gonna know not to come with that with that weird defense next time. You know what I mean?
Shit. Nah, but I just think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing, it's not just, you know what I'm saying, like, music, or some people probably think we just do podcasts. Like, don't even know. Once that show gets ready, we gonna get our acting
Can
on.
I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Entertainment.
The only reason that we're doing this podcast thing, but Poet, you know that I came to you with the idea and you made it happen. So this is not something that I'm trying to rub on my chest. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's, if I gotta count, that's probably
I know
8
that's
times today, bro. And the
Yo,
short span, man.
Cam, man, hey. But nah, for real. The only reason is because I felt like, per sake, because I know Patterson probably got their whatever. I'm not from Patterson, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Probably Clifton or Newark, whatever. They probably got their thing. But per sake needed some legends. Yeah, I said that shit.
Ain't that what somebody said in the comments?
Am I lying?
Off the Spanish song we did.
Hold on, we're not getting to that yet. We're not getting to that yet.
Yeah, shout out to the homie too.
Yeah, but it needed to be solidified from, because it could have been, no, and I'm not saying Poet, and I'm not saying that we the quote unquote realest niggas to be able to do this shit. I'm saying that we got the best chemistry and the best delivery and different sounds, different voices to be able to do this. I'm not saying, so people don't get it twisted, I am not saying that I am the realest nigga to be able to do this with Poet and Poet. No, I'm not saying that because, yo, motherfuckers be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But what I'm saying is that there couldn't be two people that had their own thing going for decades. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That literally came together, not out of necessity, papi. Nobody needs nobody here. We just got a visual. You know what I'm saying? And now we look at Poet. Am I lying? Sometimes don't we look at it and be like, yo, we wasn't even supposed to be together doing this right now.
It's a lot of things, man. But it's good. I think the funniest shit for me is when we be probably, let's say we walk into the store or whatnot.
Yeah.
And we just go back and forth. I'm like, bro, that's not like we fucking shooting the fucking podcast. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, listen.
It's crazy. You gotta be there to understand, man.
That's why, if you noticed on episode 1, season 2, I was literally going off the phone a lot. Cause come on, man, I was sweating, I was nervous.
Patrick, you in fourth quarter.
But damn it,
So like I said,
what the hell though, bro? That shit ain't easy. I literally.
You had
I had a whole script. I had a whole thing.
Nigga had a hoodie.
A
And then he had a skelly. I'm like, bro, you doing too much. But
Yeah.
then the last segment, I joined you, man.
Yeah.
So you don't feel bad. I threw on my hoodie.
So I don't feel bad. There you go. There you go with that bullshit. You see, every time, yo man, get the spatula.
Oh, come on, man.
Get the
See?
spatula.
Another insider.
Get the
You know
spatula.
what I'm saying? That's just a...
Yo, Poet, man, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I feel good. I feel bad at the same time. You know why? My daughter's about to graduate this year. Poet.
God bless. God bless. You know what I mean?
Poet.
Congrats and all that.
Now I'm like, damn it. My daughter, like, I already knew she was gonna graduate one day, but bro, She taller. It don't take much to be taller than me. Don't come with your.
Yo, don't make it too easy.
Nah,
man.
that's why I
Yo.
stopped you on your tracks. That's why I stopped you on your tracks. She
No,
tall.
how hard
She
that is
taller
for
than
me to
me.
just-
She beautiful. She's smart. She about to go to a well-known college. Man, that makes me feel. I don't know how to feel about it, poet.
What you gonna study? What you going there for?
Yo, you gonna put me on a spot like that?
Yeah, because I asked you before.
So why you gonna put me on a spot like that?
Because I figured by this time you should know.
Man, yo, you need to mind your damn business, man. Yo.
That's terrible.
Anyway,
That's
man,
terrible.
hey, did you hear about that dude in California that went on a stabbing rampage, killing 2 men?
That is just weird.
Hold
stuff,
on, and trying to kill a homeless woman. Well, it's now coming out, bro, that the reason this dude was trying to kill these motherfuckers, these people, was because he was messing up in school. You know how old he was? You know how old he was?
That's terrible.
20. 20 years old, dog.
Man, I be always asking the same question where the parents at.
Listen, that's where the parents was at. He was trying to hide the fact that he was messing up in school. He was getting bad grades. You know what I'm saying? And they were sending letters to the house, and he was trying to grab everything up. But the dude felt like he ain't have nothing to lose, and he went out wild and stabbing homeless people up and shit. And not even homeless people,
Crazy.
because there was one dude, right? Dude was on his bike trying to deliver some food, and he jumped on his ass, dog, broad daylight. And you know what he did? You know how he got caught, bro? You know how he got caught? I can hear you, bro. Try not to.
Nah, because I was just thinking about something and shit. Because you know what I'm saying? I be watching court TV and all that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was a 6-year-old or 8-year-old brought a gun to school, shot his teacher, killed her. And the parents are facing charges. But they said, why we facing charges? We ain't the one that killed nobody. Yeah, but you had a gun in the crib, and that's his son. Crazy. I don't know how that shit work. And then, of course, it depends what state you live in.
No, but listen. The thing is, what I believe in is, I done lived up north and I done lived down south. And I done seen shit that I cannot believe in with my own eyes. I done went to a shooting range once, right?
Nice.
Bruh,
Always wanted to do that.
I done seen some little ass kids laying on some shit. I don't know. I don't know if them niggas was like 16. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And that motherfucker laying on some carbines. Bruh.
What was that?
Come on, man. Don't do that. We got all types of fans. We ain't trying to lose no fans.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah. Maybe.
But anyway, the dude went. There was this guy on a bike, right. That's where we left off at, right?
Yeah.
He was on the
Yeah,
bike.
broad
Da-da-da-da.
daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight. Jumped on that man. He was on the bike. Blah, blah. Tried to kill him right there, bruh. And it was the same clothes. This man, my bad. I'm so excited. I almost left the microphone.
But I need to know, like,
Go ahead.
do you know, like, was it one of those Rambo knives?
It was a Rambo knife with the
Compass?
with the compass
God
at the end.
damn
Yeah, he
it.
had the whole
God
thing. He had
damn
one day, you know, number 4 school back in the day ain't this charter shit that they got going on right now, which is mad weird. If you go by number 4 school,
A lot of things is weird.
yeah, it's mad weird. Yo, back in the day, we was ready to get into it and shit right there on the 7th grade side on number 4 school on Boulevard. Nigga, we had one of them shits right there. Bro, one of them undercover school security niggas saw us fucking with that
Oh,
shit.
Mr. Henderson.
Man, I don't know who. Don't say no names. I threw that joint, bro. We started running. It got crazy, bro. But anyway.
High school had that too, like, but they had was security. But then after that 9/11 stuff, I remember they ain't let me because when I was in college, every Friday was my day off, and I would go visit some of my teachers. you could just walk in there like nothing into that. It's like some 11 shit. They switched everything. I think now it's got cops around the schools. Shit different.
Yeah.
Shit different. Cameras, shit different.
But listen. This dude, right, killed that dude that was on the bike trying to deliver some food. Another like 19, 21-year-old cat in school, right? Killed him, left. People got his description. Now, there was this lady, this homeless lady, sleeping in her tent. You know how she got woken up, bro?
Don't tell me to the stabbing.
Getting stabbed.
Bro, man.
Getting stabbed. That's how she woke up.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed. Blah, 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 blah. Getting stabbed, bruh. That shit was wild, bruh. And then, yo, she got up, ran away, and she got the cops. She lived. And that's how the little dude got locked up, yo.
Yo, that shit is wild. Right? Because I seen, you know what I mean, big fan of 48 Hours.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to, you know what I'm saying, bring closure to the families and shit like that. But there was one dude that he was killing homeless people.
Mm.
But he would write like a lot of stuff from the double. And when, you know what I'm saying, they finally caught up to him, he admitted all the people that he killed. He even said it was one more that you don't know about because I'm not in my right mind. Like, I feel like I hear a voice in my head
Poet.
and I black out.
Poet.
That's crazy.
You know what it is? A lot of people, especially when they get caught, they start using, that I'm hearing voices and that something told me to do it. Just in general, like it's easier to put your weight on something else than to accept the bullshit that you caused. Because guess what? The only reason that I sleep good at night is because I know I be fucking up. Not because I be thinking that I'm perfect and I be lying to myself, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You can't lie to the mirror or to the man upstairs.
And that's and saying that is this. That little dude was scared as hell about people finding out who he really is in the mirror instead of accepting who he is in the mirror.
That's
you
the
know what
problem.
I mean? Yeah, it's the Mickey C Experience, chopped up by SP and J. We about to take a little break. Hey!
SPNJ.
Hey man, Poet, wasn't that story crazy what I was telling you?
There's a lot of
Last
crazy
segment,
shit
bruh?
happening.
That shit was wild, bruh. Hey, welcome back to the Mickey C Experience. Hey man, listen. We really growing. I could feel the... Oh man. Pause.
Yo, you been on that bullshit.
Pause. I feel the growth, Poet.
Man, on that note, man, I'm gonna have to leave you for a second, man.
Here we go. I missed this part of
You know
the
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Hey, there you
I don't
go.
know what's going on with this.
Where the fuck is you going, Poet?
Nah, 'cause I remember something you was
There you
asking
go.
me for.
Anyway, man, welcome back to the Mickey C Experience, a spontaneously scripted show chopped up by SP and J. I'm learning how to be out of script. Oh man, this dope, man. I love this, man. Thank you so much. Hey, we really killing them right now, Poet. I'm like I said on the last segment, the last episode, I was trying to go on script, this is the second time that we on camera. You know what I'm saying? And it feels really good.
It do.
Man, and it feels great to be back and all this crazy shit. Yo, Poet.
I mean, the first time for me, you know what I mean, it was kind of strange, you know what I mean? Because damn light just beaming at me, stadium lights.
And you know who got them lights for us, right?
You already, man, shouts to Streets.
Nell, thank you for the lights. Hey, shout outs to Ghost, the great one. Shout outs to Sean Gotti. Shout outs to Mach City. And shout out to everybody, man, doing their thing. 973. We back. Yo, Poet. It's the Mickey C experience, so I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions.
All right.
I noticed you got a lot of tattoos.
Okay.
You like tattoos.
Love them.
You love tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you have a tattoo
Mm-hmm.
that you regret?
I mean, I did, but then I covered it up.
Okay.
It was
Well,
something that I used to be
You
a
don't
part of.
gotta be specific.
No, it was something.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm not going to talk about. I'm just going to say it was something I was a part of, but it became something toxic. So I said, nah, I don't want to be associated with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yo, you remember SWE?
Yeah.
We used to get our hands burnt right there. Boom.
I mean, if you want to take it there,
Yeah.
like when I was like, I think it started with like my freshman year. Like, I remember me and one of my homies and shit. Like, I don't know why I never burned a needle, but I would just carve myself. Those were like my tattoos.
Yeah.
But then there was this girlfriend I had. She took it too far. She
Uh-oh.
took a kitchen knife, and I'm like, yo,
What the fuck?
did you do to your arm? How you gonna put a big ass eye for itch in your arm like that? It's crazy. Crazy.
What the?
That was a little wild. That
And
was
you-
a little wild. That was wild.
And you still with Shorty?
Nah.
he
That
said,
was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
but I'm saying, but at the moment, did you stay with Shorty when she showed you that shit?
I think that's when like things was finishing. That's what made it more wild.
Yo, that's wild as hell.
Yo,
And I put my shades on. I told you I don't give a damn.
I
put
take
my
to
shades
get
on, I don't
up.
give a
See,
damn.
I'm messing with needles. You took a kitchen knife on some Jason shit and I wonder how much
I
she must have
remember.
bled, but that was crazy.
I remember when I wanted my first tattoo, I did something similar. We burned a knife, and when I put mom on my right here. I put mom right there, like on my right arm. MOM, burnt with a knife. And my mom saw that shit, like, when, you know what I'm saying? I was already like what, like 14, 15, going to football practice. She saw my shit. She's like, yo, y esa vaina. I'm like, nah, eso es para ti, mami, mom. And she's like, mira, muchacho, el diantre. So you know what I did? Next time, right? I got a real tattoo, and I put her name on it. I was like, Ma, I got a tattoo, but it's your name. And she looked at me like, oh boy, you so slick. Cause if it wasn't something, if it was something else, boy, she would have knocked my ass out, bro, for real.
I mean, I think, yeah, that's how it started, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the needle stuff, I remember, you know what I'm saying? It was like, we just throw on, you know what I'm saying? Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. The Max joint. And, you know what I'm saying? We think about all the problems
Flesh
we
of my
have.
flesh,
Yeah.
blood of my blood.
Hey, ain't nothing like that song. Used to be
It
my
ain't nothing,
dog.
yo, man.
That song was that
Hey.
song used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
Yo.
If you ride or die, I thought you could ride
It was
with
a lot
me.
of weird rhymes. It was a lot of weird
That
rhymes.
song
My
was
left
wild.
titty and all that shit. Niggas can't say.
Meaning that you was with my
Yeah,
heart,
but
nigga.
still, a lot of niggas said a lot of weird shit. We already been through this, and another.
No,
episode.
we're not
But
touching
we're not
that.
talking. We're not going to
touching
talk about
We're
that.
not gonna touch
But
that right
a
now.
lot of niggas said a lot of weird shit. But niggas can't say nowadays that they can remember a song that, let's say, okay, I'm not talking about like Little Durk and them dudes. Them dudes already like almost 30 and shit. I'm talking about, yo, when Mobb Deep dropped some shit back in the day, you know what I'm saying, and Nas and
That was my anthem
man,
music.
everybody that
Pure
and
beat.
I know that we sound crazy. I know, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. We got the hit. I don't give a damn. Yo, we really had the best era of hip hop. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
From 90, let's say, yo, I'm not gonna lie because I'm just gonna tell you from what I remember, and then there's gonna be older cats and then younger cats that's gonna disagree. But
Let me throw shots over here.
man, stop playing. We're in the same era. You always talking about that I'm younger than you like that, bro. I'm like fucking 3, 4, 5 years younger than you. Stop playing, man. I know what I'm talking about. But yo,
Three.
you see what I'm saying? There's nothing. But from, I think the best era in hip hop was from 96. Yeah.
I mean, it's
96 to like,
it's
I
hard.
mean,
It's hard
yeah,
to say,
96.
man.
That's when it really started, 96.
Because when you go to those, right? Like I look at it like this, right? From like the late 80s, right? And then the early 90s.
Oh,
Good
I
music.
can relate to that.
But then the mid 90s, do show you what bars was all about. That's what I gotta say. The lyrics got better. That's what I gotta say.
Biggie
He had the craziest lyric.
Biggie
that
switched the game.
I still don't understand that
No,
lyric.
don't do it.
Yeah, cause he was saying that lyric.
Yeah,
He was
don't do it.
saying that lyric.
Don't do it.
I don't know. I must have heard that when I was young, and so many times trying to decipher it.
Say it.
Bro, I understand. You know
What
what I'm
he
saying?
said? What he said?
That she look good, but you look so
So
good.
good?
Shit, I suck on your.
Whoa.
Oh no, no! Like I still don't get it to this day. I really don't. How can you say
he's
that?
still the best rapper. I still don't understand that part.
That is the only thing that he ever said that I was like, yo, what's going on over here?
And Jadakiss said some like weird shit too, like a couple of times. But I love Jada. You know what I'm saying? I give that a French kiss. Like I'm like, man, like that was.
See,
that
well,
was
he could probably
extra.
he probably was talking about with the burner.
Yeah, but it's still.
Because he always go with that. Even like in the song with Cameron and Maze, he said, just imagine what a pecker do. You know what I'm saying?
But it was still the best era of hip hop because right now, I swear to God.
All right, so you remember, because to me, it was probably the best slam cover, I mean, not slam, fuck it, that's basketball shit. I used to collect those Source magazine cover. You had to open, it was 3 pages.
Okay.
It was the 98 class. So you had DMX, Cameron, Noriega. I said DMX, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you also had
Nori?
You had
you
Big
said
Pun.
Nori.
Yeah, you had Big Pun.
Isn't that the Violator shit? They had Prodigy on that shit.
Nah, he wasn't.
Oh no.
Nah, he wasn't. It was these new cats. You had Cannabis. Okay, Cannabis.
Cannabis.
DMX. Noriega, Big Pun, Cameron. And I think they also had Mike Geronimo, but Mike Geronimo, nah, matter of fact, no, he wasn't there because he was from the 90s.
Poet. Hold on. Welcome back to the Mickey C Experience, Poet. You
And then also I think Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, because they came out with that.
You know what we started? You know what I first started asking you, and then we got all the way over here. You know what I asked you? You know what was the question that I asked you? Can you please tell me what question I asked you?
We was talking about the Biggie lyric.
Nope. I asked you about a tattoo. Now.
Oh yeah, you was asking about tattoos.
Hold on. Would you get a lady's name tattoo?
Man, that thing is crazy.
Mm.
I think one time I tried to put the initials, but I felt crazy. So what I did, I removed it with my damn hands.
You what?
I peeled it off and then cover it up.
Hold up.
I peeled it off and then I covered it up with something else.
Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't know what I was thinking.
You what?
I peeled it off, the tattoo, pause and all that, because motherfuckers be on some other shit nowadays.
But you fucking, you tatted it with some ink?
Yeah, and then I peeled it
And then
off.
you peeled it off?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'll tell you one thing, I feel I felt better about it when I did that. And then I was like, oh, now I can enjoy my birthday in peace.
Yo, man. Oh, man, yo. Hold on. You know what, man? I was going to ask you some more tattoo questions, but I guess we're just going to jump right to story time with Cali, man.
Well, hold up. Because I
What?
never told you this craziest story when I first got my ear pierced, right?
Here we go.
It was grip pliers, a burn needle, and some Tupac music. I didn't go to the spot the first time I got my ear pierced. I told one of my bros, I said, yo, go ahead, yo.
Yo, poet.
You know what I'm saying?
Poet. Can we go to story time with Cali or what the fuck, bro? Like, that's crazy. Yo, listen, man. I got a crazy ass story for you, Poet, and for the people out here. You know what I'm talking about? Listen. Yo, you fucked my whole head up right there.
I just wanted to share.
Yo, this is.
I don't recommend it though.
Yo, it's PNJ. This is a bugged out story. Let's start off with a dude named John Buckwald. But from now on, we're gonna call him Buck Wild, because at the end of the story, you're gonna understand why that man's name is Buck Wild. He's
I
wild,
just think that last name is crazy.
man. Also, we're gonna talk about his girlfriend Carolyn. So, Mr. Buck Wild and Carolyn are they're very religious. You know what I'm saying? They're super religious. They're like the Mormons, and before.
Ain't that Utah?
Yeah, but they everywhere though. They everywhere. So they are very religious. So and their family already got them together to get married in the future, right?
Okay, one of those.
Yes. So one day, I'm gonna make it short too. So because I know what you're looking at me already. One day, they go out to a picnic, right? They take some sandwiches, a little bit of salad, hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, right?
Rabbits.
so they out there, right? They out there, and they're driving towards the location. And Mr. Buck Wild, because we're gonna call him Buck Wild, you're gonna understand, but.
The first
man,
wow. The
I'm
first
telling
shit
you,
you
man.
called
I'm
him.
telling you, man. Mr. Buck Wild is driving, and you know what he sees that make him stop? They're in the car, him and Carolyn, right? Excuse me. You know what makes him stop? Poet, I'm asking you, do you know what made him stop?
Yeah, no, yeah. Don't worry. I mean, no, because I just kept trying to see what the mascot was trying to do. Because I'm like, do not knock the camera down. You know what I'm saying? Because she kept looking like, damn, which way do I jump? What the hell's going on over there?
Poet. So, you know what?
Picnic.
You know what made that nigga stop driving? A dead carcass in the side of the street. Some roadkill.
All right, you better not say what I think this is going.
Don't worry about that.
Because that just nasty.
Hold on. So he gets out the car. Leaves this lady. He's like, hold on, baby. Let me go see what the fuck this is about. He hops out of the car. Go check on the thing. And she's sitting in the car, and a couple of minutes pass by, and she's like, hold on. Why haven't this dude came back? Right? Dude, when she start looking around, she see a dude with a mask running to the car towards her with a gun.
Yeah, that's weird.
Get her out the car, boom. Tie her up, and takes her to the woods. Leaves her there, right? She's like, yo, what the hell is happening? What happened to my boyfriend? Out of nowhere, she hears the boyfriend's voice like, Carolyn. She's like, oh shit, that's my man. And she's like, I'm over here. Somehow he gets to get over there, boom. He frees himself, frees her, and they get out of there. right? They start running around the woods. They don't know where they're at. They're stuck somewhere. It's cold. They're naked because they got stripped down to their clothes. So they're naked running through the woods. They don't know what they're doing. Yo, and guess what, Poet?
What happened?
Every couple of look, every couple of days, they kept coming back to the camp where they were stuck at, where they got brought to.
Why the fuck would you go back there?
They didn't know.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh man.
Every time that they looked up, they thought that they was free, they were about to get somewhere. They got right back to where they got tied up and robbed at, bruh.
That's crazy.
So
I see shit like that.
So check it out. They like, yo, this is the second time that we running it back into this shit, and he got like a blanket and a couple of food, and a couple of, you know what I'm saying, survival things. So he takes, they're like, yo, let's just take it and go, boom, right? So they go. They was out there for like freaking a week already, right? People looking for them. They're like, yo, what the fuck? These kids are not like that. They're religious kids. They're not gonna run around and run away and be crazy, right? So they running through the woods. It's raining. It's crazy. I'm about to mess your head up, Poet, but don't mess it up. You heard?
Man, go ahead.
The dude was like, yo, they're naked.
Naked and afraid?
Naked and afraid, right? And he's like, yo, we're gonna die. So before we die, let's consummate our relationship. Let's have sex so we can stay warm. Right? And the shorty was so religious and so true that she was like, nah, I prefer to die like this. We're gonna die. And he's like, yo, but let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's fuck, you know what I'm saying, before we die. And she's like, nope. So a couple of days pass by. He's trying to get her to fuck. Nothing happens and shit. Boom, they get to a road. And a farmer finds them in the road, right, Poet?
Mm-hmm.
And they take them back, like, yo, what if they look all dirty and shit, naked and shit, all, you know what I'm saying, bruh? Yeah. So they bring them to the cops and all that shit. And the cops start investigating, and they're like, yo, hold on. The equipment that y'all was using was Mr. Buck Wild's. The stuff that nobody ever even got, like, no description of what he's saying is gonna, like, we can't match that description.
SPNJ.